Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Now today I've got the one video that everyone just seems to go crazy about, and that is a Primark haul. Now I nipped into my local town at the weekend. It was the day after I had filmed the Boohoo haul, and seeing as that did not go down well whatsoever, I believe I've not sent them back yet, but I think I'm sending all of the items back because they weren't quite right, and I didn't want to keep them if I was 60% happy with them. So they're all going back, and I thought I needed to replace the stuff that I wasn't going to keep because I was looking for clothes for my holiday to LA and Vegas in October. Now I know what you're thinking, the stuff from Boohoo were more autumn winter. Yes, they were. I'm not very adventurous when it comes to clothes. I like to stick to the blacks and the greys and the whites rather than the most colourful items. So I went into my Primark because I knew I'd seen a few bits in there. Now I haven't got a lot, but I've got a few things that I thought, why not, I'll just share with you, seeing as I love watching these videos. So I thought you won't mind if there's only a few items in here. Now the first thing I picked up was, do you ever go to Primark, pick up everything you need in the store, and then when you're at the tills you have to pick something up whilst you're queuing? I'm a sucker for it. I always have to pick it up whether I need it or not. Now I got this dual USB charging cable, and now when I was in store I thought it said it would play music as well. But the dual actually means it works with iPhone and micro USB compatible devices. So I read that wrong. I picked it up, this really long one. It is a pink and grey one, and it is 2 meters long, and I put it in my car after I got it and it wasn't playing music. Well, that tells me why, because it's just a charging cable, so I don't need one of these. I wanted it to play my music, so this is definitely going back, and it was £3.50. So I'm a sucker for picking things up there and the stuff that I definitely don't need. So that is going back, I'm afraid. Now the next thing I picked up, I actually went in just for this one item. I saw it, I think, the weekend before, and I was like, no, I don't need it. I don't need another denim skirt. I'll leave that where it is. And I so regretted not buying it. So I thought, why not go and pick this up, seeing as it is only £8. 1 minute, I'm just doing it because I've already tried it on. So it's just this little denim skirt. It's quite short, and then it's got the rough frayed edge around the bottom. So it's really nice. It's just button and a zip. It's got the belt looped. It's got a couple of pockets on the front, and then it's got your pockets on the back like so. And it's a little bit of a lighter denim with a bit of washed bits in between, which I quite like. Now I have already tried this on, but I should have gone up to the bigger size. I should have got it in a size 14. It fits perfect around the waist. I am a little bit bloated when I tried it on, so it probably will fit a little bit more better, but I had to really pull it down to cover my bum, and I don't want that. I want to be able to wear this without tights. It'd be fine with tights, but without, I just wouldn't feel comfortable wearing it, and I think people will not really appreciate walking around almost being able to see my bum, and I certainly don't feel comfortable having that on show either. So I think I'll probably swap this for a size 14, and I can always wear a belt around for it to cinch it in, and I can wear it a little bit higher up where I feel more comfortable rather than it sitting just on my hips. But yeah, I do really like this, and for £8 you cannot go wrong. On to a top that I got. Now this is a little red and white gingham one. It's off the shoulder, and it goes down to 3/4 length, and it's fairly short. I don't think it's going to come up cropped, but it's not very long. So you'd probably be able to tuck it into high-waisted jeans or a skirt if you pull it up quite high. But I'd originally picked a top very, very similar to this in the River Island sale last month or the month before that now, and I took it back because I just wasn't quite happy with it. It was quite baggy around the lower part of my body, and it just didn't sit quite right. And for pretty much a third of the price of being able to pick this up from Primark, I have got it in a size 12 and it was £6. So yeah, I'm going to try it, see what it's like. I've not owned a top like this before, so I don't know how annoying this is going to be. Will it ride up or not? But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty late into the style with this top, but I just thought it'd be really nice for a cooler day in LA or on an evening if we're going out for a nice meal. So I picked that up. The next thing I got was this beautiful dress. So it's a really nice pale pink colour, and it is a beautiful floral pattern, and then on the back it's a bit of a scooped neck with a tie around here, and then the sleeves are long, so they're tighter fitting at the top, and then they come out into a floaty style, which I thought was quite nice. I'm not sure whether they are full length or not, and they're going to come up a little bit cropped. I'm not too sure, but I think it's really nice. And then it's like it floats down here a little bit, so it's quite a baggy style one, but hopefully it'll be flattering, and the way it just drapes down will come just high up above my hips. Otherwise it's just not going to look right whatsoever. Now this colour is probably a little bit too pale for me, but I was thinking of wearing this with a tan. I don't go out there with dresses getting my legs out with without a tan, so I'll probably just wear this in the summer with a tan. I don't think it would work right with tights, so this is more of a summer dress rather than something that you can wear throughout the year. I'm intrigued to see what it's going to look like. I've picked it up on so many different occasions when we're in Primark. I'm just like, no, that's not the right colour for me, put it back, you don't need it. But on Saturday I just thought, do you know what, I am going to give it a go. I'm going to see if I can style it up and make it work right. But we shall see. Fingers crossed it does, because I just think it's a really beautiful dress. And again, it is quite thin, like a really nice thin cotton, so I can wear this in LA. And it was only £13, so that's fantastic for this style of dress. I mean, you could probably find something like this in Zara for about 30 quid. So yeah, I'm really excited to try this one. Now on to the accessories, and the first thing I picked up was a black belt, this time with silver hardware. Now I know what you're thinking, Alice, you've already picked up a black belt in Boohoo, why do you need another one? Well, I'm actually having to send that one back just because I wanted it to tie around my waist, not around my hips, with one particular dress, and the holes for the buckles did not go far enough back, and I would have been this much of a belt before I'd had to have pierced another hole into it, and I just thought it was going to look a little bit silly and it was going to be too big. It'd be perfect with jeans, but for what I wanted it just wasn't right, and it wouldn't look right when it was on. So I thought I'd have a little nosy in Primark, and I actually picked one up. Now this was priced at £3, so it was £2 cheaper than Boohoo. I know, not a huge difference, but a saving is still a saving, and I got this in a size small, so it's perfect around the waist, and I think it'll look really nice with that green dress. And I do much prefer it now. It's got a little silver buckle rather than the gold, because the gold, I just don't think it's going to work quite right with the way I want to style it up. And then the final accessory piece I picked up, definitely something I didn't need, but I justified it in my head and thought, you know what, I have to get it, I do need it. And it's this little black bag. It's just a cross the body one, so it's got a bigger strap here. I suppose you could use it as a clutch as well. Inside it has two different sections, so you got that bit there and that bit, and then there's a little zip at the back here. And then the bit that I liked about it was the fact that it zips up. Now with bags without zips, I'm not a huge fan of them. I own them, and my handbag that I'm using at the moment, which is from Topshop, doesn't have a zip at the top. It just has a little buckle on it's the front part, so the back part is quite wide open, and I'm always really nervous when I'm going out shopping and my bag is just wide open. Anyone could stick their hand in there and take something out, and the thought of that, it does get me really nervous, but I do still use that bag because I absolutely love it. But something for a little bit smaller that would be across the body, and I am going to London. I might have probably already been by the time this video goes up, but for trips like that, and I don't want to carry around such a heavy bag on the underground, I want something just to put across my body, but I wanted something with a zip so it felt safe. So yeah, I'm really happy with this. I was looking for something a little bit more out there, a little bit fancier rather than just a plain black one, but I guess this will go with everything. But it's got that nice little croc detailing to it at the front, and there's a little pocket there, not that you would put much in, and then a little one at the back. So yeah, I'm really impressed with this. It does look good quality and it does feel really good, and we know that all my stuff inside is going to be safe. Whether I take this back or not, because I don't particularly, well, a lot often should I say. Now the final thing I picked up was some exfoliating gloves. Now there's no trip to Primark without picking up a pair of these. These were £1 and you actually get 2 pairs, so you get a nice pink colour and then a white. These come in so useful, especially when you fake tanning. I don't really use them that much in the winter. I do use stuff to get rid of my dead skin and everything, but in the summer you really need to keep on top of it if you're fake tanning, because at the moment I have bad skin, I'm peeling because I caught the sun, and there's nothing worse with patchy fake tan, which I rocked last week at work and I got away with it. But when you've got events to go to with work and you're off visiting people and you're off to bigger cities, it's not gonna look right. So yeah, I definitely needed to pick up a pair of these before I start fake tanning, which I'm going to do tonight. That is everything I picked up from Primark. I know there's not a lot, it's just a little mini haul, but I really wanted to share with you what I had picked up, especially because my boohoo one went so wrong when trying everything on. So I hope this isn't the same, otherwise I feel like I'm just going to give up on shopping at the moment and just wear the stuff that I mean, I've got plenty of clothes right now. I can see it all there in my wardrobe, and there's so much stuff on there that I haven't worn yet, but I come to it every morning like I've got nothing to wear, especially when the weather's so warm. So yeah, please give this video a massive thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel. I have a blog which I'll link in the description box below. Pop over there and see what I get up to. Follow on my social media channels. I'm just plugging away here, but why not? So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up and I will see you next time. Bye!